Shalom. This is Hawood. So look, right, this is Dane Calloway video, right? I'm not gonna play it or nothing, but the guy right here, he was asking pretty much the question that the stuff I've been saying for a long time, y'all. And I'm not getting on here on no bullshit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just putting it out here that you can tell that mindset is starting to permeate with us now. So y'all remember all the old videos I used to do when I used to say to y'all about the slave ship thing, how it didn't make sense, how it sounded like the whole story just was really stupid. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. It is. It's just stupid all the way around the board. It don't make sense. You know, I used to say, why wouldn't you enslave the inhabitants of the land? And actually, you would have to enslave the inhabitants of the land because they would be the only ones that know when certain vegetables and fruits and things of that nature would grow and when would be the best time to plant them, what type of soil to put them in. It's a lot with planting food. You just don't stick it in the dirt. So, I said a lot about that. I said about them not being able to keep the people alive. Because, again, where would you put all that food and water at? That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And people have to drink water. How would you clean up all the feces and the piss and everything that's in the bottom of the boat? Because you got them chained to a damn board and shit. Like they sardines or something in a can. How you going to do all that? How are they going to breathe the air? And then, if you got somebody in the bottom of the boat, it's definitely going to have to be sealed to a point where the water is going to either have to be able to come out of it when it, like you run into a storm, or, drain out somewhere, or you seal it up where it's holding air pressure so it's buoyant. So it's a lot with that. It's just like, it don't, like the whole story, as I've been saying for a long time, it don't make sense. That whole story, and it amazes me that a lot of us are still running around talking that stupid shit and listening to people that say that. When if you just sit back and just listen to what you're being told, that's just like what I say with that Bible. When you read the Bible, if you pay attention to what you read, you'll find out that most of the stuff that's being said to you, they're not even telling you what's being said in their book. They telling you something else. They telling you a whole nother story about a whole nother person and a whole nother thing. That's what they doing. That's exactly what they doing. So, it's just like, at what point are we as a people going to stop listening to other people tell us about us when we can find out on our own? And then, like, ask yourself the main question. Why does every race have a land that they can call themselves after, but we're the only people that don't? Even Africans got a land that they can call themselves after, but we don't. You could talk to an African and they'll tell you where their tribal area is and everything. They could tell you. You can't even tell yourself. You can't even tell where you allegedly from over there. You can't even go visit your ancestors. And if your people were just brought over here in the 1600s, you telling me that but throughout the 1600s all the way up to whenever they 18 something, you telling me that your family, your lineage just forgot about you, your grandfather, like they just forgot about them? They don't even remember, to the point where they don't even like you no more? That don't even make sense. And it's so bad, right? America changed you so much that y'all don't even look alike no more. Your body structure is different. Your head size is different. Your skin tone changed. Like, y'all don't see a problem with that? Because you can clearly see the difference between an African and us. It's clear as day. That's not even a hard thing to do. I could tell you who African and who one of us in a heartbeat. That shit ain't hard at all. They look different. Just like the Indians look different. You know, the people that's in the supermarkets and the gas stations and shit. Everybody looks different, y'all. It's like, why we just can't be us? Why you gotta want to be somebody else? And then, I mean, again, if you really ask yourself and say, damn, why do everybody got a landmass that they can call themselves after and we don't? But it's just so funny. And I'm gonna use straight common sense, not nothing that I know. I'm gonna use straight out common sense. So everybody have a landmass that they can call themselves right after, right? But we don't. But just so happen there's a landmass that all these different races are on, and we were the only ones born here as slaves. And we don't know where we come from. And this land was stolen from another people that their faces are nowhere in no building, nowhere. There's no paintings of them. There's nothing. Nothing of them at all. Nowhere. How does that make any sense? Are you telling me throughout all this time that's been going on this earth that y'all allegedly been in this land, y'all never painted y'all faces nowhere? But it just so happened our faces are everywhere, and they come up with these stupid ass excuses on why these people look like us. Yo, Africans came over here a long time ago, but they left. Come on, y'all. Like, when y'all gonna stop falling for this bullshit? Like, when y'all gonna stop falling for this shit? Because at some point, y'all, it's gotta get kind of dumb. You know what I mean? It has to, because this is getting ridiculous. It is, y'all. Y'all know like hell, this our land. You know it. You know it. You know it. You got grandmoms and grandpas telling you that they don't even know what you talking about when you talk that slavery stuff. They don't have a clue what you talking about, but you still want to believe somebody else. You want to listen to somebody else tell you, yeah, you a slave. Yeah, like, come on, y'all. Let's use common sense. Like, really. Let's use common sense, y'all, because it's getting a little stupid now. It really is. It's getting a little stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Here's something most drivers don't know. The older your car, the cheaper your insurance should be.
At what point
if your vehicle was made before
are we gonna really
you could qualify?
Stop this shit.
Talking about.
Look at this.
People are doing this. See, this is action, y'all. This is action, and I'm not gonna get tired of showcasing our people showing up and asking these type of questions, because I've been doing this for 10 years. And I'm glad that I'm finally seeing progress in my own people that I can actually be proud of.
Well, I ain't gonna let this John play long, because they be hitting you with all type of, they hit me with copyrights for everything. The minute I open my damn mouth, they clip me. Because I can't even get on TikTok no more. They cut my wings. Fuck them. I don't care. Alright, y'all. Y'all just need to ask yourself that question. Like, when is enough enough? When y'all gonna stop this shit? Alright, man. Shalom.